Hello, folks. Good morning from Dhaka, Bangladesh. Welcome back to the channel once again. It's weekend in Bangladesh. Right now, it's Friday. It's kind of foggy and it's drizzling a little bit since I think last night. So I guess the winter is coming full on. Let me just show you at the back. If you can see, it's all like surrounding. It's all foggy weather, and this side as well. So far, because it's weekend and early morning, not so much noise, but soon it will start. So I want to finish the review. I'm speaking a little bit low because people are still sleeping, but I'm very excited as usual because of winter, and winter means happy times, right? So we can wear our heavy clothing, wear heavy fragrances. So today I will start with I think temperature is like 14 degrees, but not so much breeze, so I can withstand the cold. But the first review I'm going to do, I promised you a very special fragrance. Okay, so this fragrance house is actually called Junaid Jamshed, and the fragrance name is Jahangir Khan Purom, and I think this is called 555 or 555. I think there are quite a few reviews on this, but mostly from Pakistani reviewers. This is a Pakistani house, and it's a niche house. Okay, it's a celebrity fragrance house, and if you know already, two persons, names attached to it. Mr. Junaid Jamshed, who used to be a ex-cricketer of Pakistan national team, and other one is this legend Jahangir Khan, who's a squash legend. He is, I think, known to be the best player of squash in the world. So he held once a record of 555 games in a row with a streak. That's where the name comes from. And these are in overseas like $150. Bangladesh, it's like $80. Okay, so not very affordable, but I'll let you know why this fragrance is expensive. So this one has a 4-part presentation. So I got this basically last year when it was 2024, it was ending. I wanted to finish the year on a high. I told you guys I like to do shopping last second. Basically, that makes me happy. That's what I do. And I was thinking what to get because people are getting designers niche and a lot of their bucket list. So I thought of something different, so I just make myself happy. So I gave myself a treat. I spent about $200 in Junaid Jamshed and I got 3 fragrances. So first one I did review was Wasim Akram's fragrance. So that one was the red ball one. So this is the second one I'm going to do. I have one more, and then I have one more in bucket list, which is the most expensive. I think Savashi or something. So they already started the work, man. It's just my luck. Even weekends they work so early. Anyway, so this was a phenomenal fragrance because the presentation blew me away, and I want to see if the perfume is nice, which this is, but it's not enlisted in Fragrantic. I didn't find. So first thing you're going to get, very beautiful thing, is this one. They have the own bags, and this reminds me of Arabian Oud, some of the other premium houses. You can find these on Amazon, I think. So it comes with the bag, first thing. Second thing it will give you is this box, and this is like Zerjoff, okay, typical Zerjoff kind of boxes with the stitching, and this is soft cushioning like the armrest of expensive cars, and all the initials are there, all these things, the squash rackets, and at the back you get other information, and this one comes with a lock sort of, okay. So if you open this, you get like this presentation. This one is on top just to protect the bottle. This is the coffin, and they put the silicone or whatever call these things, the silica, sorry, not silicone, silica, to keep the moistures away. And very heavy premium box. I love that. Yeah, they're gonna make more sound. Moment I noticed one thing. This people here, like people who are not educated, they like to disturb others, because when this were working, they're not so noisy. But yesterday I was doing a review, they started making more and more noise, 3 or 4 places. So this is what happens with uneducated people sometimes. So I'm sorry about that. So the thing is, I still hope you can hear me. This is the presentation, okay? This is the bottle. If you haven't seen, this is how it looks. It's a 4-part, means these two are the other 2 part. So this is the base of the bottle, otherwise it will not stand. And it looks nice when you sit it sits like that. And take a look at the presentation. I don't need to tell you much, okay. And it's a squash ball. The cap is like a squash ball. And I'll tell you, I played squash in my childhood. So nice presentation, beautiful presentation, very heavy. At the back, if you see, it's written J Junaid Jamshed. So there are birds flying. I got scared seeing me. So basically, I'll let you know about this perfume. But I played squash when I was in school. My dad used to play squash when he was teaching in one of the universities here, and I used to go like with him, like the university facilities where the uncles would play, and I would just like join. But I couldn't play very well. I remember the rackets were a bit different. So this is, in a way, a different version of tennis in a way, like how baseball is a different version of cricket, people say. So I enjoyed squash, and I know Nicole David in Malaysia. Very proud of her because I lived in Malaysia, so she was the world champion for women, and she was unbeatable almost. So squash is an interesting sport, but I do not play it anymore. So if you are a fan of squash and if you're a fan of this legend, you can try it. Another thing is, I think this fragrance was sent to Shahid Afridi, the cricketer of Pakistan, legend, and then also Wasim Akram. He also praised highly of this fragrance. Okay, so these fragrances are like something, pride of Pakistan. So if you are from Pakistan, you can try. So I'll keep this the side, and I'll show you the atomizer, and I'll let you know how this smells. Presentation just unbelievable. I definitely understand justification behind the price point. Really good spray, sprays enough juice. So when I used it, I got it like in now for 3 days now. So 3 4 days, yeah. So this one I can tell you something that initial impression wise, performance, how it smells. I have quite a nice idea. First of all, this perfume I'm not going to hold the base because it's loose. I'm going to hold it like this. So when I smelled it, first of all, the performance on this is really, really good for colder months. I don't know how this will perform in warm setup, but in colder months, I'm getting good performance out of it. 6 to 7 hours of longevity, early days of winter. And on the shirt, it smells like even 8 hours. But projection is kind of interesting that I get nose blind to it after 1 hour. I don't smell that much. And people around me, they said they can smell it. One of the brothers said, I smell something like CH Man Privé, something sexy. And I actually layered a few fragrances that day, but this is a very unique fragrance. This is not a dupe of anything. Very first thing I would say, and it's a good thing, change of pace. If you want to try something that is interesting, that is unique, something new, and something like a signature scent worthy, when Daniel's Icon came out first, it reminds me of that type of perfume. Still drizzling a little bit. I think it's maybe the I don't know what is in the air. Anyway, so I feel a little bit of like a water droplets. Maybe it's the dew. Okay, so this one, it is spicy, it's citrusy, it's woody. These are the three notes that is to my nose. I smell something like a cardamom, star anise, these kind of things as well, surrounding notes. So this gets like warm, spicy a little bit, and it will spice you up, like warms you up a little bit in the cooler month. I really like that. It is in the ballpark of Spice Bomb. Again, it's in the ballpark. It's not a dupe or the same fragrance. Okay, if you tried Amiri by Arabian Oud or some of the other ones, it has that vibe, but it's also fresh. So very high class, masculine, and signature scent worthy sort of a very premium, like Mont Blanc pens. Something to pair up with that kind of exotic pen. This would be the fragrance. This is very exotic smell, and it's by no means a casual fragrance. I did not see myself wearing this for casual day out, which I do a lot, but mostly to be good for suit and tie. So it's not sporty, even though it's by a sports person or tribute to him. But I feel this fragrance is really, really good. If you really want to wear this kind of gloomy days or something, it will hold on for I think at least 8 to 10 hours, because if you don't move around so much, but at least you get 7 hours longevity from this, which is great. So the longevity projection wise, it's projection was also 7.5. I get it for 1.5 hours. After that, people start getting it, but not massive projector. But I have to give it time to see what happens. So this perfume develops to be something like a woody oriental, and the spices still a little bit, but the citruses, the pink pepper, those are going away a little bit. Like citruses will not stay after half an hour, which is understood. It's a volatile note. So very interesting fragrance. The development of that cardamom is very nice. I would like to wear some more on my neck. Okay, so this is where when you move, you can actually get the fragrance, projection around you. So I would say perfectly gentlemanly fragrance. Any age can wear it, but it seems like 30 and up would be a great age to wear this, and it could be a good signature scent. And I don't know why I keep saying Daniel's Icon, but it gives me the feel of Daniel's Icon when it came out first, that signature masculine, manly fragrance. So very masculine perfume, manly, and maybe for the evenings, very nice fragrance for the parties. If you have, like, say, okay, I would imagine this. If you suppose think of sports, let's say Ashes going on, or India Australia test going on, and you're at Adelaide or Sydney, and you go in the stadium, dress up classy, dressing class, yeah, and then you're going to have like a nice dinner with the players or something. This is a fragrance will make an impression. Okay, so this does smell like a celebrity perfume, very posh. And I have two more. One is a Defender, other one is a Savashi. I forgot the name. There's those two Jeremy reviewed, I think, in one video. I got one of them. The other one I ordered, which is the X with that beautiful bottle. So this house, Junaid Jamshed, is underrated house, which is why I invested $200 in their fragrances. Obviously, people spend a lot more in their fragrance like collection, but for me, year end, I didn't want to spend so much, but I feel every single penny well worth it spending because this house is so beautiful. So Junaid Jamshed is open in Bangladesh in Banani 11, Dhaka, on the main road. They have a website. You can just type Junaid Jamshed. They do have very premium clothing, kurta, like the salwar, or like you say suits, very expensive, $100 $200 worth. And I see the materials are very high class, and only I seen rich people shopping there. I didn't see like normal people going and roaming around, but the perfumes are, they have range from 45, 50 all the way to $200. Just check it out. Jahangir Khan, this fragrance, I would say it is definitely worthy of collection. It's a definitely beautiful bottle, interesting. Uh, like if you want to be a collector, this is a collectible item, as well as the perfume is very good. Oh man, I shouldn't have wore shorts. The mosquitoes are biting. Anyway, so this perfume definitely getting high mark from me. If it was a beast mode like Arabian Oud, Amiri, I would give it 10. I give this 9 out of 10 for everything posh about it. Okay, thank you so much for watching. Let's do list, then we'll go back because it's cold weather. I will do a lot of more winter lists now. Okay, take care. Have a nice day. Bye bye.